everyone and welcome back to our channel. You are currently watching Flow with the Adjumans. My name is Janine Adjuman.
My name is Kofi Adjuman.
And today we are going to be talking about our careers and what we've done for work and how that's all panned out, because we've had an interesting journey, I would say.
We even worked at the same place.
Yeah, we've worked at similar places actually. There's three places we worked actually.
So
yeah, it's quite
basically,
few.
you've been in my boat.
Hold on a minute.
So,
whoa.
actually, she's been, now thinking about it, you've been everywhere I've been. You have followed me.
No, because no.
Follow the leader, follow the leader. No?
Awkward. Anyway, awkward. Yeah, so let's talk about how we started. Because you're older, obviously, we should start with you, because obviously you started working first.
I'm older, yeah, by 3 years.
Exactly. But anyway, let's put it out there then. So
hey, respect your elder there.
Whatever. So what was your first job? Like, what was your first paid job? Paid job. Not like, paid job.
Paid job, right. So when I was younger, I wasn't a child actor. I was a superstar. In my head, I was a superstar.
Someone is deluded.
No. In my head, I was a superstar. So basically,
you rolling with the sunglasses and the jacket and like.
Yeah. So I was basically doing a lot of children's CITV programs. I did a program called Girls in Love. I was in a magazine, and they were paid.
Okay.
Was paid. So that was my first thing. I was about 14 years old.
Oh wow. Okay. And how did you get into that? How did that all, like, how did you get into it?
Basically, my friend, he was acting. He was like, I've just got an advert. I was like, what? And so when I was in school, I saw him acting, and I said, I could do that. But he had the backing of his parents. My parents weren't interested. So I proved to my parents and to my peers that I could do it. So I simply found his acting coach, phoned her up, travelled all the way to High Wycombe by myself, did the audition, passed it, got on their books. Okay. So this was year 10.
Okay.
Yeah, so year 10.
That's how it all started.
Yep, in the acting world.
Wow.
First paid job.
Okay. And my first paid job, what was my first paid job?
I don't know, you tell me.
Dancing. That was my first paid job.
Wow.
Yeah. Being a dancer, professional dancer.
You were basically dancing before me then? You must have been.
Maybe.
Or was it the years? The age?
I think the age difference, I think that's probably what it is. But I was into sports a lot. If you've watched our previous videos, I was into sports a lot. And then at age about, I would say 15, I found dance, because I found there was quite a few girls in my school that was dancing for really popular groups and stuff. And one of my good friends was like, oh, come along to this dance class, and I attended that, and then it ended up me being offered work dancing behind artists, and then got an opportunity to go to the States and perform over there. And at the time, hey,
look at this one.
At the time, I don't think I really realized like how big of an opportunity it was. Like, looking back now, I'm like, we were living the life. Like, getting chauffeured around, in a hotel, your food getting paid for, like, we'd gone to Puma and we'd gotten like free clothes, and like it was just an experience that I think, like, looking back, I'm like, wow, it was an incredible opportunity. But at the time, I don't think I really
leaped it.
No.
Understood.
No. So that was my first job.
Wow, lucky for... Okay, so we're both in the creative world, basically both in the understanding of creativity. So I was an actor first. Yeah. And then, actually, the next job was telesales.
Oh, wow.
So telesales.
So is that like when you call up people and you like try and convince them to buy something?
Kitchens.
Oh, wow.
So I was trying to get you to buy kitchens and windows.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So people that you hang up on, you're like, so I don't touch you.
Hello, my name's Kofi. That voice would come on.
You put it on.
Yeah.
Telephone voice.
Yeah, telephone voice. And I was trying to get them to buy windows, and it just wasn't happening. Okay. Yeah, I wasn't very good at that. Stayed there for about 2 years. I was getting paid £3 an hour.
What?
That was minimum wage.
No.
Yeah.
£3 an hour? Okay.
£3 an hour was minimum wage.
Oh, wow. Yeah. You sure they weren't bumping you because you were young?
No. I was getting... No. Then I remember £3.50 Guys, can anyone remember, please?
Oh wow.
£3.50. That was 2002.
Oh wow.
That type of age.
I was still in secondary school at that point.
Yeah. No, actually 2000. I left school at 2000. So yeah, I was 16.
Oh wow. Okay.
£3 an hour, year 2000.
Can you imagine?
That's 21 years ago. So after telesales, I then went to McDonald's.
And I also went to the same McDonald's, but not at the same time.
No. But it was the same branch, wasn't it?
Same branch.
So what drew you to McDonald's?
Nothing drew me there. Let's just put that out there. So what happened was I was dancing. I decided that I didn't want to do that no more. I met Kofi, we started having kids. So at that time I was pregnant with Caden at the time, and I just needed some money, you know, having children is expensive, and I was like, I just need something to do to get out of the house and just do something. And I was staying at Kofi's mum's house at the time quite a lot, and I just need something, so I applied for it. And the thing with me is I don't care what it is I'm doing. I don't care what it is. Long as I'm working, I'm making money, I'm going to do it to the best of my ability. If I'm taking out the rubbish, or if I'm a, road sweeper, whatever it is, I'm going to do it properly. So anyway, I decided to apply for McDonald's. I got it, and I didn't actually tell them I was pregnant at the time.
Ooh.
Which is really bad. I should have. But I knew if I told them, they wouldn't have employed me. And I think I was like 3-4 months at the time. And then I think I waited a couple of weeks, and then I was like, oh, I've just found out, and they're like, what, so late? Yeah, I didn't even realise,
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that was really bad of me.
Naughty.
I know. But in a way, though, it really helped, because I actually was able to do minimal work. Sitting down, doing stuff, doing the drive-through window, like really easy stuff.
And whatever Janine does, she's amazing at it. Right,
Oh,
so
thanks.
you was at McDonald's.
Yes.
Cool. What did I do?
Swiftly, let's move on.
Yeah, what did I do next? This is about me. This is about me, this program.
Someone is... What's wrong with him today? What's up? I think he's not feeling that great today.
I'm not feeling that. I've been popping some pills.
Which pills? Let's clarify that.
Oh,
People start thinking something else. Lemsip.
Paracetamol. I'm a bit
not
like,
together,
"Hey,
obviously, because
hey."
you're not supposed to take them together.
So what's my next job? So after McDonald's, then I became a dancer.
Okay.
So we found dancing separately, but this is how we even met. So if you watched our first video, it talks about how we met. Yeah. I taught her.
Well, the second video.
Second video, right. So,
no, wait, hold on a minute. You taught me what? It's still going on about this. Can you imagine?
Right, anyway.
Yes.
Getting back to the point. I became a dancer, and then I took it seriously, and I was dancing professionally for 12 years. Solid. So I did West End, I did theatre, I did the theatre shows, hip-hop production shows. So I was doing for 12 years.
You did a movie.
I did.
He actually did a lot in his career as a dancer.
I've done a lot in it.
I feel like he's just realising like he's just done it. But I feel like sometimes when you're in that, as I said, you don't necessarily realise what you've been able to do or to achieve.
Yeah.
And he actually had done a lot. I think what most dancers want to achieve.
I did it.
You've done everything.
Yeah.
You did everything,
so,
even back in dancing.
For artists, X Factor, West End musical for 3.5 years as dance captain for one of the 2 years out of it. What else did I do? Movie, like went on to.
You did quite a lot.
Did a lot, yeah, as a dancer.
Yeah.
And then we had more children. We just kept having children.
Yes.
And so what then happened? I became a school teacher.
Because I was like, listen, yeah.
Listen, yeah.
I love you, enjoying doing things that you're passionate about and that you're really good at. But I'm like, listen, yeah, we need a real job. And I'm not saying that being a creative isn't a real job. What I mean is when you've got
there's people that are gonna be loud.
No. Because I also
He's a creative.
I also am creative, so I worked in the same theatre. That he worked in.
Can we just talk about this? McDonald's I worked in, she worked in, and now she's come to tell you about the theatre.
No, but hold on, this one was a complete complete accident. Not even accident. It was. I just feel like it was God given.
Actually, we missed one.
I know. I was gonna say that.
There was a theatre in the midst.
Before that.
Yeah. And who worked there first? Kofi did. Who then came second? Janine did.
I think I actually asked you to see if you could get me a job actually for that one. I think I actually asked you, was like, I need a job. But this was actually even before my McDonald's actually. That was because I wasn't even pregnant with Caden at the time.
Oh, okay.
So
before McDonald's was the theatre.
Yeah. So he worked at the theatre, and I think he was like a fire marshal at the theatre.
I was an usher and then a fire marshal.
Yeah, and then I joined, and I was. Yeah, not as quick as me though. So I started as an usher, and then I trained as a fire marshal as well, and then I escalated real quick to head usher, which was the post was created. So basically, I was there for a couple of weeks, and I was like, listen, they had an opportunity for duty manager available, and they were having interviews, and I was like, okay, let me go for the interview, let me see if I can get it. And they said the only reason why they enjoyed my interview was flawless. I was incredible, like it was proper like. But the only reason why they couldn't give me the job was because I hadn't had enough experience within the actual theatre itself. They said it's impossible to give you that position because of that. So like, okay, we're going to create another role for you. So you're in charge of all the ushers and ensuring that they're doing what they're supposed to be doing. I'm like, okay, cool. Then within a couple of months, I then escalated up to duty manager.
So basically, she was my boss. She was my boss.
Front of house manager.
How awkward is that?
Telling you, a lot of people didn't like it.
Yeah, she's good at her job. Everyone Janine's a superstar. Like, literally anything
I've realised
on
this. What I'm realising is you give me a lot of compliments, and I feel like I don't really compliment you. So yeah, you're amazing. I love you.
She's saying it because you're on camera.
No.
Okay.
Like I don't tell you that. I don't tell you that you're amazing.
I receive it.
Oh.
I take it.
Okay, cool.
Go on. One more time, please. One more time.
Gosh.
Because now, let's say it. Come on, say it again.
Okay, I love you. You're incredible.
Oh, wow. If I was lighter, I'd be getting red.
Can you imagine?
Go on.
So that was that theatre. We became duty manager there, and then we moved over to the other theatre. And then for me, at the other theatre was backstage. So I'd gone from front of house, being an usher, fire marshal, duty manager, front of house manager, to then going backstage. And I was there, and the lady just said to me, the head of wardrobe said to me, we're short of a dresser. Could you just hang out some clothes? I don't even know why I was even there. I think I was waiting for Kofi, or I don't know, I was in the room, I don't know. Because he lived a lot of his life at the theatre, so anytime I could really see him was going to the theatre. And by that point, we had 2 kids. So I was like, I need to see him, the kids need to see him, whatever. And she said to me, can you hang up some clothes? And I was like, okay, cool. And then she was like, do you want a job? And I was like, okay. And that's how it all started. I then started working in wardrobe. I then the wigs department, the lady was pregnant and she was having some complications. So the company manager was like, Janine, could you just cover the wigs? Okay, cool. And then she was like, Janine, could you get chaperone's license? Okay, cool. And then I just shadowed all the departments. I shadowed the sound department, I shadowed the lighting department. I literally shadowed everybody, but I actually worked in the wardrobe, chaperoning, and the wigs department. And then eventually, before it closed, because actually my theatre closed, I was there for 10 years.
Oh, wow.
10 years, while having the kids in and out. That was probably the most consistent job that I've had in my career. And it then suddenly closed due to COVID. And that was that for my theatre.
So I was there the same amount of time, but I left. I did 3.5 years as a performer, and then I was the Michael Jackson
coordinator, like for the young MJs.
Young Michael Jacksons. So it's really powerful. So we've actually been each other's pocket for a very long time.
Yeah.
So I became a school teacher after that.
Yep. Which I was very happy about.
Yep.
That consistency.
Consistent.
Even though the money's not as great.
It wasn't as good
as working, but you just know you're getting a stable income. You know, every month you're getting what you're getting, and there's no could be, would be, yeah, it's just stable, and that was fantastic.
Yeah. So
having a family.
2015 to 2019, I was a school teacher. Moved to 2 different schools. And I went from a cover teacher to becoming a head of department for PE. So, you know, I escalated in that, which is really, really good. Then I found trading. So what I currently do now, I'm a trader and investor. And I've been doing that since 2018, so it overlapped. And we're now at the point of residual income and understanding the passive residual income. So from being a creative of self-employed, then becoming an employed, and now becoming self-employed again and having your own business and that's what I'm currently doing right now. And yourself?
And I'm currently working in retail, and I decided to go into retail because I wanted something that was during the day when the kids were at school. And to be honest, I don't actually really want to work. Just putting it out there.
Keeping it real 100.
Yeah.
Why don't you? Well, you're a hard worker.
I am, but the thing is, my enjoyment is my kids and my family and my home. And when I decided that we were gonna have kids, or I want to have kids, I always wanted to be the mum that was taking them to school, picking them up, taking them to their after school activities. You know, I knew their school. You know, being very present in their life. And I know some people are unable to do that because of circumstances, or you know, having to make money. Let's just keep it real. But we've been fortunate enough that Kofi's always had a really good job, that's been really well paid. That's enabled me to be able to work around whatever he's doing. And then there was only one time, I think, when you first became self-employed, that I ended up going to the theatre and was working full-time for like 3 months, and that killed me. Like, I was like a completely miserable person. Like, it wasn't good for me.
Yeah, but that's because we were, first of all, again, we've got 4 children, it's not easy. But doing the morning school run, looking after them throughout the whole day, preparing them, picking them up, and then you're going to do a full-time job. Yeah,
and that was in the evenings. I was working evenings, wasn't I?
Yeah,
and not getting back till late.
And then having to wake up, like, it's not even...
Yeah.
A lot of people that do evening shifts will have the morning free. Yeah. But you were back to back. So.
It was, non-stop. So... so I work in retail currently, and I just do a couple of hours during the day, a couple of days a week, and it just suits me fine. My company are really, really flexible with me, and I like it there. Yeah, it's a really good store that I like as well, that I like to shop at, so that's handy.
So, like, in regards to, again, what I do, in regards to trading and investing, trading gives you your time back. One thing I've learned about economy is that there's different types of economy, and we are in the passive economy, or instead of like exchanging your time for money. So we want to have time. Now, time is the biggest and most valuable commodity there is, period. Yeah. So you want to find work or career that gives you time freedom.
Definitely has given
time freedom,
and that's definitely given you a lot of time.
Yes.
And I appreciate, and I think by you having more time, you've now appreciated more of what it takes to look after the kids, as well as. So I think it was the best decision that you could have ever made. Yeah. At the time, I don't think you were so... No.
Yeah, so she
wasn't was scared.
So... Yeah, she was scared, because going from traditional, don't forget, traditional is look, Janine met me unconventional. I was self-employed. Yeah. And then I became traditional.
Yeah, which I was like, yes! Finally!
Like, regimented money.
But then I was like...
You're like, okay, now I'm going into freelance. I'm going into the entrepreneurial.
But you know what I realised? I realised when you were in that structured teaching, you wasn't happy. He wasn't happy because he wasn't able to be as... Because he's a creative person. He wasn't happy. He wasn't able to do talking and, you know, being out there. Where when he said to me, look, I want to leave my job and I want to do this, I was like... Part of me was like, oh my gosh. How are we going to pay our bills? How are we going to do this? The logical part of me. And then I was like, you know what? Let him do it. Let him try it. Because at the end of the day, if we don't...
supportive wife.
Yeah, if we don't try things, how are we going to know? And what I've come to realise in this world, we need multiple streams of income. It's not about having just one income. Because you will have that one income, and God forbid your job was to say to you, oh, sorry, you're sacked as of tomorrow. You're left in limbo. You've got multiple streams coming in.
COVID...
Definitely
was the biggest.
Yeah.
That showed everyone.
I think
you cannot rely. And this is what what my educational platform does, is teach people to have multiple. Yeah. And as an investor and as an entrepreneur, your mindset has to grow beyond what you think is normal. Yeah. So I would advise every single person to get multiple streams of income.
Definitely.
Definitely, because it gives you time freedom.
Definitely.
And also you've got multiple sources of debt.
Hey.
Why would you not want multiple sources of income?
It's true. That's a good one. Hey, that's a nugget right there. Hey, can you imagine?
That's me.
But yeah, so that's been our careers, what we've done as work, Thus far, yes, because there's so much more to come.
Yep.
But yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you've liked it, please make sure you like this video, you comment, you subscribe, you share with your friends and family, or those that would be interested in our channel. And hopefully we'll see you guys next time. Take care, guys.
Peace.